So hey, what's up guys, Riotbox here and welcome back to MotoGP. This time we are on the MotoGP 14 game, and we're going to be doing like we did for MotoGP 13 not so long ago. We're going to be going back to this game, which is the 2014 game. So as you can see on this game, you got Moto3, Moto2, MotoGP. You got MotoGP 2013 season, which is a nice addition. They used to add in previous seasons, and then they got the MotoGP champions right here, so that's quite interesting. But for today's race, we're going to be getting into the 2014 season. I mean, look at all these riders we got all these riders to choose from. This is back when Cal Crutchlow was at Ducati, obviously Rossi and Lorenzo was at Yamaha at the time, Danny Pedrosa, Marquez, got a Vintier, and then just look at all this. Look at Petrucci on Ioda Racing. Colin Edwards was in the sport. And yeah, basically we got all these people in it. Everyone here. Ian One at Pramac. So I think we're just going to get into a race. And we'll do it as Cal Crutchlow on the Ducati. And there is DLC for the Laguna Seca 2013 circuit. But here are all the tracks we've got, all the ones from the 2014 season. Indianapolis. Laguna Seca wasn't on this in 2014, they got rid of it after 2013. So these are all the tracks, pretty much the same as the season we've got in the minute, apart from we've got Indianapolis in there. But because of that, let's do a race at Indianapolis. Cal Crutchlow. So here we are then, Indianapolis in America. And we've gone from loaded that to then loading to another loading screen, which is now going to load the race. So I don't get why that was a thing on this game. But here we are then, look at this, the classic. You can definitely tell the difference between this and the modern games. And you'll see the difference with the physics as well. So let's get into this race then. You can see obviously this is like MotoGP 13 style. Obviously we're sat in the chair and then we've got all this sort of stuff. So let's get out on track. We're going to select Cal Crutchlow's helmet here. And we're going to get out on track for a 3-lap race here at Indianapolis. You can see Marquez, Lorenzo, Pedrosa. That is the front row. Rossi in 5th. Dovi, our teammate, in 7th. Ian One 10th. Just reading out some of the key riders on the grid. You've got Lavity, Edwards, Abraham on row 6. And Petrucci in 21st. And then right at the back of the grid is us. Cal Crutchlow on the Ducati there. So here we are then. You can see, I can definitely tell a difference between this and MotoGP 13 already. I haven't played these games in ages. Whoa, we've got a bit of a wheelie going on. Whoa. Popping a wheelie there. You can already, from the video we did the other day, well, the other week on MotoGP 13, you can tell the step up with the physics. Oh no, we've fallen off. Go use a rewind there. Oh wow, it's one of these things where it sort of gets a bit getting used to. Look at us on the grass. Okay, we're gonna try this one again. Okay, so let's start again. Gonna take a bit of getting used to these physics again. Obviously they're a bit less advanced than the ones we've got at the minute. Obviously we have to watch out for the wheelie in. Going to turn number 1 then. Oh, we're going to push Barbara through. Right. Coming underneath Colin Edwards there. See if we get past Ayama. Right, now we'll get past the Tech 3 of Paul Espargaro. And then we're going to get onto the back of Bradley Smith if we can. Full throttle. Ooh. Bit of tyre marks going down on the track there. Oh man, I've not got the turning right. I'm used to obviously MotoGP 17 at the minute, which is our current game. Oh no! Right, so try that bit again. After that disastrous little bit of wheel spin. Got caught on the grass and then just flung us off the bike. I love the physics on this game when you get thrown off the bike. See if we can get under Hayden then. We'll go around the outside of him. And around the outside of the other Tech 3 as well. Underneath Ian One and Bautista we go. Oh. Oh, the endo there, oh. Right, so anyway, this time we successfully get underneath them. And then we're on to the main straight again. So that is one lap completed here of Indianapolis. A lovely circuit to ride on these MotoGP bikes as we get past Alicia Spargaro there. So I really do miss this track on the calendar. Maybe they'll bring it back. Who knows? Right, so we're up into 6th place then, and we're on to the back of the top 5. And right at the back of the top 5 is Valentino Rossi, who obviously was recovering from his Ducati period at this point. I think he'd been back at Yamaha one season in 2013, then 2014, this is his second season, so he'd had his settling in period, and he was looking to regain his pace, but weren't able to challenge for the championship. But obviously we know in 2015 it was a completely different story. Him and Marquez right to the end of the season and going for the championship, so really did become the #1 rider at Yamaha. But then obviously 2016 Lorenzo won, so Rossi sort of dropping back to #2 again. But I never think they were I never thought there was a clear #1 or #2 rider at Yamaha, to be honest. I think they've been pretty much equal since 2015, but in that particular year, 2016, Lorenzo outraced Rossi to take the championship, and then obviously he moved to Ducati, and the Lorenzo from Yamaha, we have no idea where his performance has gone, but hopefully he can get that back. But anyway, we're on the final lap here. Enough rambling about Rossi and his career in the latter part of his career. Obviously he's got another 2 years signed up, but we set a track record here on our Duke, and Marquez is next up. See if we can get past Marquez then to take the win of this race. This isn't on the hardest difficulty. I think there's a simulation difficulty after this one, so it's on hard, but just getting used to this game again. We're starting to get used to the physics again. So if you want me to do more videos on this game, or on the MotoGP 13 game, or the 15 game of course, or of course 2016 was Valentino Rossi, the game, so we got on the grass there, that's going to cost us quite a bit. But if you want me to do videos on those games, then do let me know. I'm thinking of doing this going back to series on MotoGP, and then extending it out into F1. Maybe we can revisit some of the old F1 games. But looks like we're going to be attacking Marquez now. Try and slot it round the outside. Bit of contact there. Nerfs us up high a bit, but we get back round. See if we can hold that inside line. This Duke just does not want to turn. Compared to the Hondas and Yamahas, this Duke of this particular year wasn't very good in terms of handling and turning and all sorts of stuff like that. It wasn't very quick through the corners, pretty much. It was sort of good in a straight line, and then round the corners just no, it was just no chance. It's only in recent years the Duke's become really quick through the corners. So Ducati have made a lot of progress over the past 5 years, which is good to see. They sort of need to, really. But there we have it. Let's see if we can have a look at the replay then. See what we got going on here. Got a bit of music behind this. Whoa! But as you can see, it coming from the back of the grid. These replay cameras look pretty nice. Oh, what's going on here? How do I change the camera? W. What's W? Ah, here we go. We can flip through some of these different camera angles. Ah, okay, so TV camera's the one we want. But as you can see, pretty decent start. And this is showing the replay camera. It's pretty annoying that the little overlay in the top left doesn't disappear. As you can see, getting out wide, they're massively, look at that, massively out wide. But anyway, I hope you have enjoyed this video, the latest one in our sort of mini-series we've got going on at the minute of going back to. So at the minute we're going back to the MotoGP games, but I think this could become a weekly series maybe, or like once a month sort of thing. Go back to like an older game, whether it be a MotoGP game or an F1 game, or any other racing game. Could revisit some of the old Need for Speed games or anything like that. Do let me know what you want to see from this going back to series then. Probably next up would probably be MotoGP 15, unless anyone requests any games they want in the comments. But yeah, so I hope you did enjoy this video. If you did, remember to drop it a massive thumbs up. Remember to subscribe to the channel if you are brand new to this content. If you've never seen my channel before, make sure you do subscribe for more content just like this, as well as MotoGP, as well as this is MotoGP, as well as Formula 1 and other racing game content. So make sure you follow me on Twitter and Twitch and Instagram. All links in the description, and we will see you in the next one.